What is good, guys? This is Charles from Team COG coming at you guys here, showing you guys a video. What happens if you open the only starter you open is Sunvine Sowing and Twin. So it's a 2-card combo. I noticed this deck has a lot of 1-card combos, so it'd be nice to show you guys some 2-card combos coming up. And the two combo lines I have to show you is a more conservative route, and then I have to show you a kind of a more explosive and kind of balls to the wall route that is going to get you on 3 interruptions, and then the more conservative route gets you to 2 interruptions. But anyway, guys, if you guys don't know, the Sylveon Link Monster got revealed, and that card being able to be splashed in kind of throws everything into like kind of a crazy loop here. Well, I shouldn't say loop. It kind of throws everything kind of crazy. It gives us a lot of potential. I don't think it's as crazy as people make it out to be, but the card does add a lot of stuff to the deck. Like immediately, I already can tell like if we add it to the extra deck, we immediately get rid of Paralytic Seed because we're going to be able to make the Hyperion in our combo line without having to make X-Seed. But that's also dependent because it's also an excavation card. If you happen to miss it, if you biff it like an Emancipator, your entire combo line can just kind of go down. So we'll have to see. But enough about that card. You're here to learn how to play using Sowing as your only starter. Sowing is a very superior, phenomenal extender, but a weak starter. Not the weakest starter. That title gets to go to a Painful Decision. However, this card is, in some cases, you guys need to know because this card is pivotal to the entire combo. So like if you're forced to use this early, you can't search it off Adrius to be able to get those 3 monsters. So this is going to show you how to do that. And you are playing more than 1 twin. And by statistics and by the reasons of Yu-Gi-Oh, if you play 2, you always see 1 in your hand, so there's 1 in the deck. It's the way it's going to be. But to signify our opening hand here, guys, I do have 3 impermanences, just being filler cards because these are just discard fodder at the end of the day. So to start out, guys, you do start out with Sowing every time because it is your only starter. So once you fire off the Sowing comes out. You then go ahead and link it off here for a little small tree. You normally would add a Sowing here, but since you already used it, you're forced to go and add your first Sunvine Shrine. You go ahead and activate Shrine right now, pitching one of the cards from your hand. Right now, you just commit your normal summon to Twin. Twin is going to bring out the Loki. You turn Loki here into the healer. There she is. Healer, target Drius, gain 300 life. Now, since we didn't have the Drius set when we activated Sowing, we are actually down by 700 life because we had to pay 1,000 to do that. So we do not have more life than our opponent, which comes up right here when we get to this point in the combo, when we end up making Jasmine here. Jasmine will then tribute the Twin, summoning out, you guys will Mardell. And right here, guys, was where we would normally go for Laurel, but where life points are not higher than our opponents, so we actually have 2 combo routes that we can choose to go through. Snowdrop and then Madon. Snowdrop is the more conservative route, and Madon is the more balls to the wall route. And I'm going to show you guys both combo lines anyway. So for the sake of the video, we're going to start out with the more leisure, the more kind of you don't want to go too crazy sort of line with Snowdrop. Now, we'll go ahead and we'll use Shrine to bring back out the Loki. You then turn Shrine and Jasmine here into Melis. Melis will then bring back out the Loki, and then you turn Melis and the Loki into Begalancer the Resurgent, my favorite card in the extra deck. You then activate Snowdrop, tributing the Resurgent to summon herself. And then you have 2 routes here depending on what you're going against. If you want to, you can use Snowdrop to target herself to make all plant monsters come level 8 to summon the Rika Queen. But in this combo line, you get to do something very different, which is hard make the Sacred Tree Beast. You can use Snowdrop, target Mardell, everything becomes a 9, and you get to end on a monster negate. And then Begalancer comes back out by banishing Melis and the 1 small tree in the graveyard. And this is the more conservative route that you get to go. This is not too crazy. This is dependent, if your opponent is like strictly dependent on their normal summon, this might be the best route to go because you're going to end on 2 disruptions to get rid of that normal summon with Airdrop or with Begalancer. This is also the only form of negation that you can get to, especially if you have another spell or trap you can activate. You can get that and put that under there, so it gives you more options to negate because Hyperton here is the only Omni-Negate card that plants have access to. But anyway, guys, we're going to rewind back real quick, and I'm going to show you what happens when you take Madon instead. Alright guys, quick announcement. If you guys want to help support the channel, you can do so by using the TCG Player affiliate link down below. Using that link will give a little bit of kickback to the channel, costing you nothing extra while helping to support the Crusade, am I right? And then if you guys also want to help support the channel, check out the Imperium Duelist link down below. Using the code TEAMCOG10 will give you 10% off your orders at checkout, and I'm a huge supporter of their products, from their deck boxes to their dice to their sleeves to their mats to everything. I've just been a huge advocate for their products for quite some time. Finally, if you guys want to support the channel, you can do so by becoming a member, get access to member-only perks and rewards. Every live stream that we do gets uploaded for members only after the live stream is over with, and you get access to custom emotes and just, you know, become part of a wholesome family. But anyway, guys, back to the video. Okay, guys, so here we go. I already had you add Madon instead of Snowdrop in this combo sequence in this combo line here, and I've been sitting here. I've had to do this a few times because I keep getting messed up. I can't remember why. And so you end up using Shrine here to bring back out the Loki. You then go ahead and link here for Melis, and you use Melis to bring back out the Loki. But instead of using the Loki here, you go here for Begalance or the Resurgent. You then activate the Rika Fairy, tributing the Resurgent, and this gets you the Rika Sheet. Now you go ahead and turn the Loki into another Sun Avalon here. Drius. You use Drius effect to go ahead and grab you. Where's it at? There we go. Add Shrine. There we go. And now you end up go ahead and activating Begalancer in the graveyard. This time it's very important on the placement. You banish the Melis and a small tree, and you go ahead and put the Resurgent right here. Don't put it here. You got to put it right here. You go ahead and activate the Shrine by pitching out one of these. You then summon back out the Loki. And then you turn these three here into a Melis. Melis then allows you to reborn back out the Loki. And then you turn this Loki into another small tree. The small tree will get you a Sowing for the follow-up of the next turn. And then you turn the Melis and the Drius here into the big tree. The big tree then gets us the Sun Avalon Bloom. So right here, guys, this right here gets us to 3 forms of Interruption, which is Rika Sheet, the Sun Avalon Bloom, plus the Begalance of the Resurgent. So yeah, this line was a little bit difficult for me to kind of remember because there's so many different routes you can take and do. But this is what gets you the most bang for your buck right here. And it's just a little bit doing your sequencing a little bit different than what you normally would do. And it's just, it's really good, guys. Like, I mean, if you look at it, Rika Sheet, which is a Snatch Steal, Sun Avalon Bloom. If you want to apply a little bit more pressure, you can put the Drius here, or Dreadthianus here, simply because if Resurgent sticks during the next turn, you can use this to tribute it. And then, yes, you'll lose the Resurgent, but you'll be able to solve like 5 cards because you can use Resurgent effect to bounce, and then use Sun Avalon Dreadthiana to tribute this, destroying 4 cards, and a non-targeting destruction too. And then you have the ability for the Shrines to be able to bring back out the Lokis to make Thrashers, and then you're just looking at a lot of damage. And you also have the Shrine for the follow-up. So this is more of the balls to the walls version, because you really do. You go on, you do 100% go all the way. You're susceptible to a lot of hand traps this route, which the whole deck is susceptible to hand traps. So don't ever live in fear from hand traps. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, guys, this is it for this combo line. I hope you guys enjoy this. Please remember to comment down below any combos you would like to see, any questions, concerns, everything like that. And most importantly, guys, please remember to stay safe and stay healthy in these times. This is Team COG signing out.